it is such a common thing for a therapist to turn to one member of a couple and say tell your partner what you need from them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In my view, that is one of the most lethal things you can do.
Wow, why? Say more.
Because
I'm so intrigued.
What happens most often, if I'm married to you and I say to you, I need you to do X or Y for me.
Yeah.
It is almost impossible for you to give that generously. It feels to the recipient like it's an obligation once it's put in, I need this from you. I mean, we need food, we need water, we need, basic survival things.
Yeah.
And there is a lot to interpersonal regulation that partners help each other with. But it is so taught to tell your partner what you need, and it becomes over time more and more exaggerated often and done even more intensely sometimes.
Yeah.
And you can say to you can tell your partner, this is what I'm hoping for, these are my desires, or can we talk about something that I can give to you that would matter to you, and can I tell you something that would matter to me?
Yeah.
But it is so embedded now that it is very rare. Like I probably supervise more couples therapy cases than any therapist I know of.
Okay.
And I have people bring in transcripts or videos or audios of their cases.
Yeah.
And I watch therapists before they're trained. When they get into a tight spot in a session, they'll turn to one person and say, tell your partner what you need from him. It's like the go-to intervention.
Interesting. Okay. So what about if I say, hey, you and I are in a relationship, and I say, hey, Ellen, I need you to speak respectfully to me. Is that okay to ask for?
I would suggest you not ask for it that way.
What could I say that's better?
Because, see, just listening to you even say it to me, and I'm not even in a relationship with you.
Your body was like,
right.
Ah.
It's like, I mean, my first reaction is just visceral. Like, of course I want to be respectful to you. It's not that. But when you say to me, I need you to be respectful to me, it's like, there's no room for me to move. Like, if I give it to you, it's an automatic.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
And, if I don't give it to you, I'm a horrible person. I mean, let's face it. If I don't, you've asked me and you've said it in such a nice way. It's so automatic that of course I should want to do it.
Okay. How about this one? I need you to come to therapy with me.
Ugh. You are really going to make me cringe.
I'm going to make you break up with me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So try this. Say this to me. I really want to go to therapy. Here's why I want to go, and I hope you'll join me. Or let me do it to you.
Okay.
All right, you're my partner.
Yeah.
I want to go to therapy. I'm hoping you'll come with me. I realize that when you and I get into conflict, I don't handle it in the best ways possible, and I really want to learn more about how to be better with you.
I feel like I have a lot of space, for sure. Now say to me you need it from me, just because I want to see how it feels.
Jayson, I need you to go to therapy with me.
I mean, I do feel it's tighter, right? There's less of a out. There's more constriction. So that makes sense.
So imagine I said, Jayson, I need you to come home for dinner every night of the week so we can have dinner together. And then I say a few days later, and I need you to put our kids to bed at 8:00 every night.
Yeah.
And then there's another thing that I need you to do.
I'm starting to feel stressed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. So fair enough. And we have needs though, right?
Well, let's you and I decide what you call needs and what I call needs.
Okay.
What do you call needs?
I need to feel like a sense of safety. And like if I want to have sex or something, I need to feel my nervous system relax. Right? So that feels like a need. Could be a preference, but I mean,
again, there's a lot of different ways you could say that to a partner.
Mm-hmm.
One is in a way that's open and vulnerable, and another is in a way that's a very quiet, subtle demand.
Right.
I mean, you could
So it
say
could
to
be
me,
how I say it.
what?
Could be how I say it. Then,
Yeah, I mean,
is what
if
you're
you
saying.
said to me, hey, I want to be really open and relaxed when we have sex together, I want to be able to be really present,
Yeah.
I'm going to hear that a lot differently than if you start giving me a litany of things I have to do so you can feel relaxed.
Yeah.